What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. I haven't done one of these in a couple days. Been kind of doing the video thing. Uploading. SBF headed home. Carolyn. Gary Wang. All roll. I'm telling you what's coming. Alright, I was going to put something in the chat there, but here's what I project. Carolyn, Gary, and SBF are going to roll on the entire industry. They're going to run the bus on Binance, Tether, and that's the two the United States really wants is Binance and Tether. Maybe some other things, right? But that's what they really want, right? That will put Gensler, that'll get him a little artificial pat on the back saying, look, you're doing your job. Hey, by the way, I posted this in another video. This stuff is awesome. If you find it, get it. So, what's going on in the market besides SBF drama? Let's take a look here. Let's see, I had Lennar up. Let's look at the SPX. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of doing what we said it would do, right? Kind of come down here, hit some support. It'll probably come around here and chop. Break that. Chop a little bit more because there's some support there. It's got to absorb demand. And here's what you got to understand, right? As each demand area, once that demand gets absorbed, the buy the dippers are buying less, right? Because they're running out of money. Because all these financial YouTubers and all this stuff's going, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Wrecked is what they are. So it's just like sawing a hole in the floor, right? Eventually that floor is going to break and you're going to go down to the next floor, and then they'll start doing the same thing. It's bottom, it's bottom, it's bottom, right? So what you want to pay attention for is when you're looking at this stuff, right? I'm not a master charter or anything like that, and I don't claim to be, but I know enough where areas I'm interested in. So what I do is I'll set up buy orders on the areas that I think will run to, and then I just walk away and live my life, right? I can't stand just looking at charts all day. I think this is ultimately where we go to. We may come down here. I doubt it. Only if something really breaks will we come down here. If something really breaks. And it could be. And it could. There's no discounting that. NASDAQ is doing the same thing. It's actually forming another kind of little bear flag here. Right. Which will break that low, right? And then what'll happen is it'll come back and back test this stuff as resistance and then finish its drop down. Dow Jones. Yep, it come through here and found this as support. We'll see how it goes. it may just hold this and kind of ride it down a little bit. I do not think the Dow puts in a new lower low. That's my humble opinion. I think NASDAQ and SPF, or the SPX, S&P does, but I don't think the Dow does. People that think that this thing is going to be the Great Depression and 2008 and stuff like it all over again, no, this is 2022. I do think a depression is in the cards, but it's 10 or 15 years down the road from now. But yeah. Coinbase, well on its way to our target, around $9 or $10. Meta, we'll see how this one plays out. Tesla, well, looky here. All right. How long have we had this up? I've had it up since, crap, man. Like, I've had it up for a while. So we're coming home. I think if this holds, it's good. We could come down here to $30. So be prepared for Tesla. The cult has started to unravel, and when you're in a bull market like we were in, people are just, they don't want to hear nothing. Like, they don't want to hear anything that's logical. It's like Tesla. And I love Tesla. I like it. I think it's a great company. But they're pricing in stuff that's like, we're pricing in a robotic army for 2040. What? Do you have a working prototype? No. That's just for them. Amazon. Amazon is, it may hold here. I don't think so. Ooh. Let's mark this. Oh my gosh. Amazon could get wrecked. And I'm telling you, I've seen a difference in Amazon. Like, you know how you pay your Amazon Prime membership or whatever and you get stuff in 2 days? It takes like 2 or 3 days to even process an order. Like, it takes literally a week to get something. I mean, I'm not crying over it, but I've noticed a difference. John Deere, get wrecked. Apple. Out. Gold, on the other hand, I still think it comes down. And even if it forms like this little inverse head and shoulders, I still think we come down to at least this area here, around 1700 and something. Gold could actually turn bullish here. I'm not ruling it out. So, and this drives me crazy, man. When you watch people on YouTube, they're like, "Oh, everything's going down. Everything's going down." I mean, man, like, you don't know. You're full of crap. It's blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? Every time's not the last time, right? Sometimes it is, and but you gotta watch for behavioral patterns. And I have noticed gold has been the preferred purchase right now of some central banks. Silver is a EV play for me. It can come back down, but that's my play. Now, Bitcoin I was kind of waiting to see how it would play out, and I think we're right here now. That's where I kind of think we're at. So we should start trading sideways here. So we'll keep an eye on it. I'm not making any judgments or anything like that. But usually, before capitulation, you get lulled to sleep. And what will happen is literally like no one, even the heaviest of duty of influencers and stuff like that, when it happens, nobody even report on it. They may even say it's going to go lower. So I got a feeling we're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close. Maybe a couple months or something like that. But it's got to lull you to sleep. And when you're not checking on it, and you have been checking on it, that's a good sign that it's working. ETH it's doing the same thing. Like, got my eyes on AVAX. Move is getting ready to come soon. And so the next time BTC goes down, or it pumps, it should dominance should go up, liquidity gets sucked in kind of like a tsunami, alts oblivion, and then they'll start that accumulation phase, right? And just keep in mind, 95 to 98% of them DOA, right? So when you start aping in, rule number 1, check the Discord, ask questions, ask how much runway they have. Runway is how much money they have to operate in a bear market, right? Find that stuff out before you go buy. GMX, yeah, I think it's going to hit the target. That's kind of looking like a little bear flag now. I think it will hit our target. Let's just see here. Let's be. Yeah. $35. I'll buy. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Matic has broke down. Nope. We should retest 45. See if that holds. I think it will. Dot is breaking down. Well on its way. A0 should come up and smack this. Near is on its way for a target. ADA really close to the first target, 22 cents. Next target, 10 cents. Flow has almost hit our target. So yeah. Quant is breaking down from its head and shoulders. Target $31. Yeah, ICP. Yeah, it's probably back testing that as resistance, and then it come back down. BNB. Yeah, it's done. It's hanging out here and getting absorption. Somebody is fake propping it up. But yeah, we'll move that down from the neckline there. Yeah, it should break that, come down here. 131st, then $40 to $45 next. All right. That's all for that stuff. Let's talk real quick about some, if you're younger or older, and you don't really have a lot of stuff in retirement or whatever, you kind of, or if you're really young and you got a job and you really don't know how to invest, or someone's not really talked to you about it or anything like that, I'm just sharing with some of the stuff that I like to do. And certainly it's not financial advice. And I'm not recommending one stock or another. I'm just telling you like a strategy. So if you're a younger guy and you're not making a lot of money, or a gal, and you're not making a lot of money, and you want, number one is, stay out of credit card debt. And try your best to stay out of car debt. I know sometimes it's impossible, but do your very best. Two, if your work offers like a 401k that's matching, at least put in the matching, right? Take full advantage of that stuff. And then if you buy, and I know it happens all the time, even some of the guys that was, that I've seen in warehouses and stuff like that, or Walmart or whatever, you see them with Monsters or iced coffee or just something like. Stop doing that stuff. Take that $3 or $5 that you spend, maybe $10 a day on that stuff, and buy SPY, right? And focus on that one. And that drives me crazy when you see younger investors and they don't have a lot of money. They've got like $5,000 or something like that, or $3,000 or whatever it may be. And they're like, you see it divided up into like 10 stocks. You're not going to win like that, right? Build a bag. So if you're very young, right, you're 20, 25 or something like that, buy the QQQ or buy SPY. That's your best bet. Stack as much of it as you can. SPY is the S&P, and QQQ is the NASDAQ. So match whatever you can in your 401k, and then put into there whatever you can afford. Don't put yourself in a bind, right? The reason why I say that is if you ever get in a hard spot, you're not going to sell that stuff, right? That's key. Don't put yourself in a bind where you have to panic sell for cash, right? And just let that snowball over the years or whatever. If you're, the one thing I think a lot of people my age, maybe a little bit younger than me, miss out on is getting like a little 4-door rental that provides some income. Most people in this country, in the United States, probably my age or younger, probably won't be able to take advantage of Social Security. So having any kind of rental income or anything like that, and then if you're able to build, say you're sitting at, in 10 or 15 years, right, you got $50,000 worth of QQQs or whatever, right? Then you can start building a bag of other stuff, right? Then you start diversifying a little bit. Um, but there's a lot of ways to build wealth. The one thing you don't want to do when you're younger, get in debt and pay some corporate bozo 20-30% interest while you're eating corn dogs or whatever at Costco. The only time you want to take a loan is if it pays you or it pays for itself. Right? So we don't want to take a loan that eats our income. We want to make a loan that gives us income. Right? I know it's not possible all the time, and I know some people have got to take a car loan, but just be smart. With that, no one's in the chat. I want to jump off here. If I don't see anybody, I might do one tomorrow. Been thinking about it. I don't know. If not, I hope every one of you have a happy holidays. Everyone stay warm. I know we're supposed to get like a blizzard or something like that tomorrow. Just be safe. Happy holidays. Till the next time.